Are you sleeping? Hello? But we're filming. It's time to film. Wake up. It's time to film. We're talking about fall anime. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Moe Soda here and welcome back to my channel. Oh, we're talking about fall anime and oh my gosh, y'all, it's what is it about fall that makes anime seasons just like so good? Like, I feel like 2017 fall anime was just nice. 2018 fall anime, nice, you know? Like, there's a few gems in there. Last year, I can't remember specifically, but I'm gonna say nice, you know? We've got a lot of shows to talk about, and so let's get into it. We're gonna be talking about the best, the worst, and the shows that you need to stop sleeping on. I feel like I picked out a lot of anime to watch this season. It feels like there's gonna be a lot of good stuff happening, not too much bad stuff, and definitely a lot of mediocre stuff. So the best anime, let's talk about the best. Those ones are easy, those are easy peasy. Let's get those out of the way. Obviously, everyone's talking about it, Jujutsu Kaisen. So Jujutsu Kaisen is super cool. It's about curses. It's about this guy who wants to just, you know, live a life that's worth living and help people out along the way. So he helps out, I guess his friends, soon to be friends, by swallowing a nasty little finger. You know, just one nasty little finger. So he could contain this cursed demon inside his body and help humanity, I guess. So what's really cool about Jujutsu Kaisen is that the protagonist and the antagonist are kind of like the same character almost. So the antagonist is this cursed demon, whatever energy that he has to contain in his body. He has to collect all these fingers so that he can gain the power of Setsuna, so that later down the line, the people that fight demons can kill Setsuna because he's like the most powerful crazy thing and nobody can kill him. So the main character, Itadori, is going to contain Setsuna in his body and, you know, help everyone out. How does that sound, dude? You know, would you like to eat nasty little finger demons and help out humanity by containing it in your little body? No? So Itadori is taking one for the team. He's eating all of these fingers and containing the power of Setsuna inside his body, and to help the school that he's at fight demons along the way. He uses Setsuna's powers and can like switch back and forth between the two. So that's a pretty cool aspect of this show that I wasn't expecting. The demons in it are really cool. Y'all know I like the demons, you know, y'all know I like Demon Slayer and The Promised Neverland and what's another demon one? Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like there was another one that was on the top of my head, but I forgot. So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, if you are not watching this, you are missing out, and also you probably don't like anime. Just saying. The next anime that everyone is talking about, it's really, really cute, is Tonikaku Kawaii, or Over the Moon for You. And it's about a, you know, the main character, Nasa, almost gets isekai to another world, but instead the love of his life decides to block Truck-kun from hitting him directly. So he was like, oh my god, this lady is so beautiful, I just, you know, I got to marry her. I gotta put a ring on it. They get married. There's a lot of unusual circumstances with this, and you know, these two people are young and they haven't seen each other for a while. You know, after this truck incident happens, they part ways for a while. She kind of like disappears. He goes on about his life, really sad, trying to recover from this crazy accident. And then finally she shows up on his doorstep one day and they begin their married life together. This one is so cute. The OP is phenomenal. Y'all should be watching this one. It's super cute. I love the character designs. I will say, for me, at the 4th episode point, they introduce a bunch of other characters that I don't think really adds to the relationship. It kind of feels like they're there for comic relief, and I was kind of just hoping to watch this couple grow, kind of like starting from the end and going to the beginning. You know, they're already married, but they haven't like been with each other or like know each other or like, you know, have figured out anything with their relationship. You know, they're just like starting out already married and like working their way backwards. But I'm super excited to see where this goes, and y'all should be checking this one out. Tonikaku Kawaii. It's so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Alright, and the next anime that you guys should be watching, this probably could be in my don't sleep on this section, but you know, I feel like it's on everybody's radar because it is called Akudama Drive, and the artist creator of Danganronpa did the character designs for this one, and you can pretty much tell, you can they nice, you know, you can tell if you're looking at them side to side. So, and this is a really cool cyberpunk like battle royale kind of situation. The characters, they don't have like real names. They're named by what job they do in this world. Like the main girl character is called a swindler, and there's a guy who rides on a motorcycle called Courier. You know, there's a hacker, you know, doctor, whatever. These people are basically kind of like hired assassins, and they get orders from a faction to go either save someone or kill someone, and they have to complete the task so that they get paid. And they're all trying to complete this one specific task when they get stuck in kind of like a Danganronpa situation. The main characters, after they try to save this one like criminal, they get neck bombs so that like if they try to take off their neck bomb, they die. And then they have to take orders from a cat, a talking cat. You know, here we go, Danganronpa style, you know, talking panda, talking cat. So the talking cat gives them orders and things that they need to do and goals to accomplish to further this cat's like master plan that we don't know about yet. It's really cool. It's set in a cyberpunk setting. The world is so cool. I really hope that we get to see more of like the cityscapes and stuff, kind of like Ghost in the Shell, where there's lots of neon lights, there's lots of really new technology, and I'm super excited to see where this one goes. I don't want a plunderer situation or a 90, what is it? Oh, what is that anime where they have the devices in their mouths? Oh, that aired so long ago, and I keep forgetting it, and I keep trying to compare it to this one. It'll be on screen if I can remember it. But it's kind of like that, where it's like, it's pretty edgy, and I don't know if they're gonna take the edge too far. You know what I mean? Are they gonna get a little ahead of themselves with the plot? I'm gonna find out, because this world that they're building is so cool. Super cyber vibes, you know? Oh, okay, all right. The next animes I'm gonna talk about are animes that you should stop sleeping on. So these are the animes that I don't think I even talked about. There's one that I didn't talk about in my seasonal chart read because it wasn't even on my radar. And guys, oh my god, it's so good. So let's just get right into it. Let's talk about Talentless Nana. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the synopsis for this one on Mal is like, it sounds really like a lot of anime out. So I'm just gonna read it real quick just because I didn't read it in my seasonal read. It's the year 20XX. Earth was assaulted by monsters that would come to be known as the enemy of humanity. In order to deal with this threat, special schools composed of teenagers with super extraordinary abilities were formed. These people, who come to be known as the talented, have had abilities that could defy the rules of reality. Among these people with supernatural powers was an outlier, an individual who is sent to one of these schools despite having no innate special abilities whatsoever. This is the story of our protagonist, who attempts to defeat the enemies of humanity through the use of intelligence and manipulation alone. So, sounds like My Hero Academia. Just saying, this is like if someone was like, I see you with your My Hero money, and I think I could capitalize on your My Hero money if I made kind of like a My Hero story, but different, you know? So the premise to me, pretty bland, pretty blah. Okay, why would I care about the enemies of humanity and these talented people or whatever, but I watched the first episode, and guys, oh my god, you guys, this anime takes a turn in the first episode. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I think that you should watch the first episode and decide for yourself. And yes, I'm warning you right now, it is a My Hero Academia ripoff. We've got the ice and the fire character, you know, we've got the quirkless guy, and I'm calling him quirks because, you know, let's just like, let's call it what it is, okay? So these are quirks. And these kids are trying to like hone in on their quirks. They're there on the premise that this is like an elite school that's going to train you to use your abilities, when it's it might not be, but I'm not going to tell you because I want you to watch it and let me know what you guys think. It's actually really good, and it's one of those anime that I watch as soon as it comes out. I'm super excited to see like how the main character Nana is going to kind of like navigate her way through the situation that she's in and through the people that she needs to fool. I'm not gonna say any more than that because I definitely think you guys should check it out. Yeah, don't sleep on Talentless Nana, okay? This one is so good, guys. The next anime that we're gonna talk about, y'all need to not sleep on this one because it is good, okay? And we're gonna talk about Ochikobore Fruit Tart, or Dropout Idol Fruit Tart. Yes, it is in that comfy show genre. So Ochikobore Fruit Tart is about four, I want to say like former stars in their respective field, like musician, actress, like idol, something else, I don't know. You don't need to know. All you need to know is these girls are super cute. So these girls are trying to pay off the debt that the house has accrued by making their own idol show and performing as idols and earning funds through that. And it's so super cute. It kind of gives me Lucky Star vibes. The cast is very funny together for just being roommates like recently, like they all just moved into this house. They mesh really well with each other and their comedy plays off of each other really well, and they love each other, y'all. This is such a cute show. I really love the outfits. I love the outfits that they wear. It also gives me Zombieland Saga vibes where the idols, where these girls like don't really necessarily have knowledge of the idol, like of how to be an idol or like the idol community. They're just trying to do what they can for this house. And the house mother is like kind of like guiding them along the way a little bit, but she's also like she's got like a late night job and like is always seen as like the slacker because she's like never up early in the morning. She's always out late partying it because like her job needs her to do that. So the girls are always like making fun of her and stuff. But she gives them a couple of things that they need to do to become idols, and it's up to them to figure out how and how they're gonna do it for each other and with each other. Kind of like Zombieland Saga where, you know, all these girls were like thrown into this mix of people and situation, and they've got to like figure out their way through it the best way that they know how. I think it's really gonna turn around as soon as we get to hear the first song that they make. I think that's gonna like define the series, but I'm so excited to see where they go and how they navigate their idleness and what kind of things and like antics they're gonna get into, because it is very comedy heavy. They're like, they play off each other really well. So don't sleep on Dropout Idol Fruit Tart. Oh, so cute, so cute. Yeah, did you like that one too? Yeah? Are you gonna watch it with me then? Yeah? Yeah. That's cool. The new episode comes out today. And the next anime that I'm talking, the next anime that I'm going to talk about is Hikarashi no Naku Koro ni Go, or New, or whatever they decided the new title is. So if you've been, hello. So if you have been up to date with anime recently, you probably have seen a lot of people talking about the new series coming out this season, because it was originally presented to us as a remake, like they were just going to readapt the old anime, and then in the second episode they like threw a curveball at us, and it's now like kind of like a reimagining. It's like all of the things that you thought you knew about Higurashi, but just reimagined. There's some gems for people who have seen the old series, and there's some new stuff for I want to say people who haven't seen the new series, but if you didn't see it, you don't know. For new people that want to get into Higurashi but just really don't click with the art style, or you haven't decided whether you're going to get into Higurashi or not, I think it is the perfect time to get into Higurashi because the character designs are good. Like, that old series, man, has some wonky animation and character design. I think it is the perfect time to get into Higurashi if you've been wanting to check out the series and just like haven't known where to start. I definitely feel like if you've seen the older series, you're gonna be looking for certain things at certain points in the episodes that you know are about to happen. And I think Higurashi does a really good job at doing that and like making you think that a certain thing is gonna happen and then like actually turning the tables on you and giving you something else. So for older fans, I feel like this is definitely one y'all should not be, you should absolutely be watching and like kind of like paying attention to. But for people who haven't gotten into the series, this is definitely a great jumping off point because you might not know a lot of the things that have changed from the old series to the new series, but it's kind of like more cohesive, more like I don't want to say watered down. No, I don't want to say that. It's more condensed than the older series. I think it's easy to jump into this without the consequences of maybe not knowing something. Like, it's cool if you know about all of the old stuff and you can see where the new series is taking it, but it's also like you're able to understand what's going on. You know what I mean? I said that in a roundabout way. I might have edited it out to make me sound smarter, but yes, I am smart. Okay, do you like the new Hiku? Oh, see? Ebi approves. Hey, Rika's cute, huh? If you're new to Higurashi, jump right in. If you've been there from the beginning, let me know what you think about this series. Let me know what you think about all the changes that is happening. Yeah, I'm excited to see where Higu's going. Curious if they're going to kind of condense the new Higu into all of the old Higu, because there's like season 1, 2, and 3, and then there's OVA. So I'm wondering if they're just gonna like kind of condense the story down into like a 26 episode like nice chunk, you know what I mean? Super excited for Higu. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. And Rika's shrine dance. Oh, so beautiful. It looks so good. Thank you so much for I think it's Passione. I hate you on High School DD, but you doing Higu nice, okay? Like, I'm so excited for this one. This is also one that I watch day one watch, y'all. So, you know, it's fall, Halloween just passed, you know, to keep your spooky vibes up, keep you in the mood, watch some Higu. Okay, let's get into the not so good ones this season. Like, let's remember in my seasonal read, I was like, 100 or a million lives. I'm standing on a million lives. Got it right that time, okay? See, I know what I'm talking about. I was all like, it sounds kind of cool, but also, I don't know, because the monsters look weird. This is the most generic, poorly written isekai that I've ever watched, especially this year, but like, oof, my goodness. The characters they introduce, you don't have any stake in them. I have notes on this one because I was so infuriated that I spent my time watching this show. So the characters are isekai'd, but they are able to return to the real world on certain conditions. So you're not isekai'd. Cool, dope. The in-game interface for this is like, they didn't think about this interface as if someone was going to use it. And the character is scrolling. The animation has his finger underneath of the virtual like interface. Like what? If your finger's underneath of the virtual interface, then you're not actually scrolling through anything. Hello. First episode and there's already an animation error. I'm so furious. Oof! Like, the video game loner gets isekai'd into this world, and if he dies in the game, he dies in real life. Where have we seen that before? Do we need another one? Absolutely not. We especially don't need one that is so generic like this one. Like, and you know what I really don't like about this show is that the synopsis gives you a lot of information that doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, it talks about mythological creatures, the game master, time-limited quests, magician and warrior, and oh yeah, the thing that is the kicker of this show is that he keeps getting roles that are very low level, like farmer and chef, but somehow he ranks higher and can defeat the demon, the beasts that they have to fight, because he uses his wit. I am upset that this one is next to Akudama Drive on the chart because Akudama Drive is better written than this show, better visuals, better character designs. Like, I'm offended that this one is even as high on the list as it is. Talentless Nana should take its place, to be honest. And let's talk about the other bad isekai this season. So, I went to a comic book store, was gonna buy Kuma Bear manga, and then I was like, you know what, let me hold up for a second because the anime's coming out, and let me just see if it's gonna be cute or not. And you know what? I'm gonna pat myself on the back for not picking that up because it is so extremely generic. This girl is like 14, doesn't go to school, can like sells stocks on the stock market to put thousands of dollars in her parents' bank so that they can go on trips and stuff. And she just basically sits back in her bed with her nerve gear, her fake nerve gear on to play this Kuma Bear game. I'm offended. I thought this was going to be super cute. I thought it might be kind of like, I don't know. What did you think it was going to be like? Thought it might be cute. You know, they get the special bear suit and they get to be cute in the game, and the bear suit makes them overpowered, and you know they're gonna do something different. There's nothing different. It is not even like cool to watch. You know, you're kind of just like, what? I could be like, I don't know, making myself dinner, you know, a nice meal. You know, I could be watching anything else. I could be playing Genshin Impact right now, but instead I'm wasting my time on this generic bear isekai. Oh, are you slinking away? So yeah, ew, don't like it. So the last anime that I'm going to talk about, which is the worst anime I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm exaggerating, okay. Another really bad anime this season is Noblesse. Like, does it even know what it is? I'm so confused. And I think that we've all learned our lesson here with webtoons that get adapted into anime by Crunchyroll. They're just not up to par, you know? We saw with Tower of God. We've come to learn the source material was better. They left off on a weird note. They didn't even get to the freaking tower. Like, with God of High School, the first 3 episodes were bangers. And then, you know, it kind of got ahead of itself because it tried to adapt way too much of the manga into an 13 episode anime when they should just, you know, let things progress as they do in the way that the source material has them progress. And, you know, Noblesse, is it about vampires? I thought it was about vampires, but, you know, thinking back about it, I don't know. It kind of just seems super generic. I don't care about these characters. They don't introduce them in a way that makes me want to invest my time in this. And, you know, I just can't be let down anymore. My Crunchyroll with a manhwa adaptation, you know? So we're not gonna talk about Noblesse. We don't like Noblesse. All my homies hate Noblesse, so we're not watching Noblesse. The ones that I check out the day that they come out is Talentless Nana, obviously, because like I'm raving about this show. Talentless Nana, Akudama Drive, enjoy that one so much. I love it so much. Jujutsu Kaisen, literally day one watch. Hour one watch, like that is a show I'm so hyped for. Hikarashi, day one watch. Ichikou fruit tart is so freaking cute. I'm so excited that we finally get to see this one. Kami-sama, no, ni Kami-sama ni nata hi, that one, the day I became God. I'm watching you. I'm keeping my eye out because that's the sitch on fall anime, and we got Ebi over here. Oh yeah, girl, to help us out with this one. I know, it's cute when you're in here. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Before we go, let me plug all my... Before we go, let me plug some stuff for you. So I have been live streaming on Twitch every kind of Tuesday and Thursday when I can, when I'm not recording for a podcast. So come and join me on Twitch. I am drawing Genshin Impact Peakers at the moment. The links for my Twitch channel are down in the description, obviously. All these links are going to be in the description. If you cannot get enough of seasonal fall anime talk, then go ahead and check out the Otaku Melancholy podcast. The seasonal episodes will be linked down in the description for you to go check out. I chat with them about fall anime, and we just released both parts of our fall preview episodes, so go and check those out. If you want to hear more anime that I didn't talk about in this video, we talk about it on that podcast. And if you're super into podcasts, while you're there, my podcast, the Otaku Host Club podcast, did a Halloween Junji Ito episode where we reviewed 3 of his most popular works, Uzumaki, Tomie, and Yo, and go check that one out. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but it's still fall. We're still in the spooky mood, so go and check those out if you're super into podcasts and want to hear me talk about things that are other than seasonal anime and figure reviews. And Ebi's not on them, but you know, maybe we can make that happen. No? Okay, all right. Tell me what you guys are watching. Tell me what you guys have been enjoying. If there's anything that you've dropped or if there's anything that you've picked up and you thought it was going to be different, let me know all that in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I see all you new peeps out there. Thank you so much for subscribing. Tell all your friends. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below and maybe I'll answer them in my next video for you. You know, let's get to know each other here. And I will see you in my next video. You wanna say bye to the people? Bye! Bye! Say bye.